symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Woo, woo, woo! You know it!
You actually think you deserve a shot at this? You don't deserve buddy. You couldn't provide ice cream if the Dairy Queen, Carvel, and Cookie Puss drove an ice cream truck straight up your ass.
You should be ashamed I'm a part-timer, because I can do this part-time better than you could ever do it full-time.
This ain't no disco, ain't no country club either. This is the 3 Count Thursday podcast. So let's go, baby.
Scissor me, daddy! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Good evening. Welcome in 3CT. We are live. It is May the 11th, and May the 11th be with you. I think that's a thing, right? Isn't that what we do in May, I believe? I don't know. I lose track of some of these things. But we are back. We are live. We hope you are doing well and are having a good week. We appreciate you. If you are following along with us live, give us a like and a share. We would appreciate that. If not, make sure you are following on all social media, on YouTube as well. Head over to 3countthursday.com for all of our everything you need to know. Our merchandise over at the tpublic.com as well as everything else 3CT related. I think we have Devin joining us. What's going on, Devin? No Matt tonight. Mark will be fashionably late. I'm sure he's getting into some trouble in the greater Elizabethtown metro area here in central PA. Big Mike, sorry, can't endorse the Game 7 talk. I know, big Celtics fan over there. But Tim, we'll start with you.
You all right, cuz? I'm good. Got some. Is it really Sixers Celtics Game 7 today?
It is Game 6 right now. Big Mac is hoping for Game 7 because he is
It's 3-2
Sixers.
Good guys,
right? 3-2 good guys.
Good guys.
Okay, because I'm sorry, Big Mac. I got some opportunities that need to hit.
Ooh.
So F your Game 7. I need this to lock.
There's that word
Let's go
again.
Sixers. Yeah, I know.
The old opportunity business.
Right now, I've got the Lakers and the Sixers going to the NBA championship.
That would be that'd be a fun time.
The Lakers are a plus 1900 hit.
That would also be a fun time. That would also be a fun time.
Yeah. It's a plus 1900.
Well, I mean, as a playoff Sixers fan, I can't totally endorse that, but for you, the opportunity business is the opportunity business.
Ring the bell.
Ryan.
You all right, cuz?
I am. And thank you for asking. I just slugged down a chicken tender wrap and fries and coleslaw in about 15 minutes before coming on here live tonight. So if you see me run out of the room, you know why.
Was it good, though? Was it tasty?
Delicious. I got it over there at the Night and Day Diner.
Ah.
I was out ootin' a boot and called in a quick to-go order, and yeah, it's fantastic. If you've not been to beautiful Lancaster County and visited the Night and Day Diner, you should.
Beautiful. Beautiful this time of year.
I'm a fat fuck. I know.
All right.
Jim.
Yes. Let me hit it. Let me find it.
You all right, sir?
I didn't get the "you all right, sir" on the board yet. I'm gonna wait till tonight when I ask him and he says it, and then I can get the timestamp and I'll get it on the board for next week. But no, I'm good, man. It's been a long week. I twisted stupid today and hurt my back because I'm old and fat. But
What happened?
here we are. Like, I don't even know when or how I did it. I was fine all morning. I don't want to like blame my better half, but she had jury duty this week and she got done early, and like she came home at lunch. I didn't know, and I got scared, so I think I turned too fast and hurt my back. Yes, Tim.
She lives there. You can't be scared of her.
No, you can be scared if you don't know. If you expect somebody to be gone all day and you hear your door opening,
nope,
that's a scary.
I expect people who live in the house that I live in to come and go as they please.
No, Tim, if they are at
where the door's locked.
I thought they were, but I wasn't 100%.
Okay, then the only people who can get in the house are people who have keys.
Look,
how many people have keys?
2.
Jim, you're a scared cat. You're a scared cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
You're damn right I was. But man, it was I heard the door opening. I didn't expect to hear the door opening, and I just turned really fast, and you can't do that when you're almost 38 years old and fat.
I will be sure to tell the missus that she is not allowed to come home ever again.
No, like, look.
I love hearing that.
No, that's what.
No, that is not what I said. That is.
I got scared.
That
the timestamp of 6 minutes into the podcast.
That is not what I said. All I said was I was not anticipating anybody coming in my house at that point. And when I heard the door open, I got scared and I turned fast. It's a me problem. It's
of people coming in your house is what you're concerned with. That doesn't happen.
I mean,
would that happen to been on a Tuesday? No, it was today.
It was today. It was not the.
Come Tuesday.
It was today. I got scared. Yeah, Mike, I did. Mike knows what I'm talking about. I pulled some back fat. It happens.
Oh, it does.
It happens, man. Like, look, I'm not young anymore.
How close are you to 40?
I'm me?
Oh,
you
pounds?
I'll yeah, well over 40. No, I'll be 38 in a little over a month.
Oh, you turn 38. Okay.
Yeah.
Still too old to be.
Tim, you're the baby of the group, right? Are you 36?
Yeah, I'm 36.
Spinal.
Which I've been telling people I'm 37 all week. Yeah. Like just on accident.
Look, I mean, let's be honest. Like, and I know I'm speaking in a room of like people. Like
of olds
as a fat man, like I'm 38 going on probably like 45 at this point. Like if I'm being totally honest about it. Like, and I know I had
a meeting with my boss, and I turned 40 in November, and it was a great meeting. And we were just kind of shooting the shit for a bit, and I was like, yeah, not bad for a 40-year-old man. And I'm not even 40 yet. I'm 39. Why would I just give into it? Like, I remember I used to fight,
because
and I would round down. I just gave in.
I mean, let's be honest. So you're less than 6 months away. By mathematical standards, you might as well just round up at this point.
By the numbers, I should.
Yeah.
And I just gave in.
You're just rounding up. It's math, dude.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what that means? That means that you are confident that you are going to make it 6 more months.
I'm going to make it another 40 months.
There you go.
I'll be happy to check out when I'm like 80, 85.
Heck yeah, man.
40 months is like 30, 42, my God. You know,
yeah,
40,
did I say 40 months? 40
you
years.
40 months. I'm going to make it till I'm
I'm going to make it till I'm 42 and a half.
I've got some long distance plans here, and 43, I don't know if it's in the cards.
Yeah,
but,
like it is what it is.
At 40, at 38, at 36, we shouldn't be taking any days for granted anymore. Let's be honest.
There we go. There's our next shirt, the FWO. The three of us and Big Mac.
There was a guy in like Ohio or Indianapolis or Illinois area, Indiana maybe, that did the FWO, the Fat World Order.
Yeah. I'm at an independent place. I'm sure he didn't trademark that. We'll be all over it.
It was in Indy, yeah, but he had shirts and everything.
We'll have shirts. Devin says he's having an awesome week. You've been
Nobody
going.
asked Devin.
I'll say it, Devin.
You all right, cuz?
I said he's going to the races this week, which is good.
Going to the races?
He's going to the the races.
The races.
And he's going again on Saturday, so that's good. That's good, man. That's good to hear.
Man, I feel like Boston just can't miss a 3-pointer tonight.
That's not great.
That's not great at all.
It's just not good. Whenever we're talking about it. All right, let's jump into the news. All right, this week WWE announced the 12 superstars that would compete in the tournament to crown the very first new WWE World Heavyweight Champion coming up at Night of Champions on May the 27th. From Raw to Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Seth freaking Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, and The Miz. On Monday's show, Rollins advanced to the finals by winning his triple threat match and then beating Finn Balor in the semifinals. Tomorrow night on night 2, on SmackDown, Edge, AJ Styles, and Rey Mysterio will compete in the first of 2 triple threat matches. Austin Theory, Sheamus, and
Bobby
Lashley will compete in the second of the triple threat matches. The winner of these will face off to see who will advance to take on Seth Rollins in the finals of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Like I said, which will take place at Night of Champions on May the 27th. I brought up this story because, I mean, obviously, fairly big news as we're inching towards Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, but also it got some heated reaction from a member of this show that normally doesn't get heated. So I thought, let's bring the discussion to the podcast. Ryan, I know you we're not in the biggest of favor of the progression on how we are crowning the World Heavyweight Champion. So, sir, I will volley to you, sir.
Well, I want to hear from the person that got angry, so go ahead, Tim.
I didn't get angry.
Oh, it was me.
It was you. Yeah, it was you that got angry, Ryan.
Which I don't get it. I don't like. I don't want to spoil nothing. I don't get your gripe. I'm missing it.
So, Ryan, present
I miss it.
to the 3CT audience. What is the
Don't even tee me up. I'm not gonna play into your games today.
What
games, Ryan? We're having a discussion.
You guys are assholes, the both of you.
I'm not gaslighting you.
I am 100% gaslighting you
because I am gaslit so fucking much.
I promise.
I am 100% gaslighting you.
I am going to start tweeting about this after the show because I'm being gaslit so fucking bad, and I'm going to look to cancel the both of you.
Oh God. But so is your gripe
so
the
Triple
fact...
H?
Yes, go ahead.
Says we're going to shake up professional wrestling in the WWE, and we're going to hold a draft.
Correct.
And everybody's going to get drafted to either Raw or SmackDown.
That is correct.
Call up a bunch of people. It's going to be really cool. We're going to shake up the rosters. But before he announces when it's going to happen, he announces Raw needs a new championship. Raw needs a fighting championship.
Well, he didn't say Raw. He said that there will be wherever Roman gets drafted, we'll get the Universal Undisputed title. The other brand will get the new World Heavyweight title.
All right. Okay, so Roman Reigns went where?
He went to SmackDown.
So Triple H said that Raw will need a champion on there that is a fighting champion.
Correct.
And nobody was able to defeat Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns is now on SmackDown.
Correct.
With the SmackDown wrestlers.
Yes.
Yes.
Raw has this brand new championship.
Yes.
Right.
For who?
A Raw superstar.
Raw fucking superstar!
Yes. Okay. Did you not hear the part where whoever wins goes to Raw?
Why the fuck? If you're on SmackDown and you want a championship, beat Roman Reigns. That's your opportunity. You don't get a fucking shot at the other brand's championship.
You do.
You don't. You can beat Roman Reigns. It was made very
permanently
fucking clear.
moved to
Roman
Raw.
Reigns is on SmackDown.
Yes.
And if you want to beat that champion, beat him on SmackDown. The other brand needs a champion.
Yes.
The other brand will have a champion.
Championship.
The other brand will have a champion.
For that brand.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, that is the brand.
Yes.
Yes.
At no point.
I'm not getting it.
At no point was it said that only Raw superstars would compete.
Why would Smack this brand split? They're split now.
They are.
Yes.
So why would they ever face each other? Because they're fucking split.
Well, because there's a tournament, Ryan.
For a new title.
They never said that SmackDown Superstar for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Title.
For the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
They never said. At no point did they.
The bullshit semantics they never said, Jim. The
I mean,
split is the split. The draft is the draft. Raw is Raw. SmackDown is SmackDown.
Yes.
The title was announced
within fucking weeks of the draft. You have
two
people
episodes.
facing SmackDown people for a goddamn Raw championship. It doesn't make any sense. It's fucking stupid.
But the winner of the
draft. This has been the shittiest draft already. We're 3 weeks in, 2 weeks into the draft. And it already doesn't mean anything. It's fucking trash.
No.
Vince McMahon might as well have fucking booked this because nothing has changed. Literally nothing.
I mean, first off, the idea of a pro wrestling draft is silly in and of itself. Let's be honest about it. Like, why would Raw not draft the Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown not draft the SmackDown Women's Champion with the first overall picks and things like that? The drafts are silly in and of itself. But like, at no point did they say that it would only be Raw superstars.
So it is a championship for Raw.
Correct.
The champion will.
Why don't we have an Impact fucking match then? We have a 3-way, and we'd fucking have somebody from Impact and have somebody from AEW, and they can all come in and wrestle because they never said that either, Jim.
I mean, they didn't say that, but I mean, you could have Impact superstars, I guess.
Nope.
But they didn't qualify for the tournament.
I said I wasn't gonna get gaslit, and I got goddamn gaslit.
Like I don't understand the anger.
If this happened on AEW, you would be the first person tweeting about how shitty and stupid it is. That is the goddamn truth.
That's him.
First off, don't gaslight me, Ryan. I don't appreciate being gaslit on 3CT. I don't appreciate that at all. But you're 100% accurate.
But I don't.
So we're talking now. Let's dig deeper into how shitty this whole fucking idea is.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So we're going to crown a brand new Raw champion or whatever the fuck
World Heavyweight Champion.
World Heavyweight Champion. They will be defended on the Raw brand.
Yes.
The best way to do that is have 2 3-way matches, 1 1-on-1, and that person has boom to the finals. That's the best way we can come up with the number 1 contender. A fucking tournament in 2 steps, 2 triple threat matches, and 1 singles match on Raw.
I mean, it's the best way to do it.
Blow it away as quick as we can.
I mean, when you want to have the title be crowned at Night of Champions, when for Friday Night SmackDown, a lot of your roster is going to be traveling to Saudi Arabia. Yes, you only had so much time.
When is Night of Champions?
May 27th.
End of the month.
So we could have done round 1 last week, round 2 this week. No? Is that not how calendars work?
Well, so Backlash literally happened last week. Backlash happened last week.
Right.
The draft solidified the day after Backlash.
Right. Raw,
so technically you couldn't do a Raw and a SmackDown bracket before then because the rosters weren't locked until this past Monday.
But you knew who was there. Locked or not, you knew who was going to be on that show.
Yeah, but
you could not do a draft. You could not do a tournament for them yet.
So
because
you
then
do
you'd
the
also
tournament
cut
starting
into
on Monday, which is when we started it.
Right, but you said do round 1 last week.
That's what I'm talking about. The last episode of Raw.
So you
like 2 to 4 days.
So you would have wanted Finn versus Seth next week, and the winner of the 2 triple threat matches next week on SmackDown. Right?
No, there shouldn't be SmackDown matches. I don't want SmackDown matches. So the SmackDown doesn't matter. It's a moot point if they're fucking flying to goddamn Istanbul or to fucking Saudi Arabia or to fucking Chicago. I don't give a shit where they're flying for Friday because it's not going to fucking matter. Because it's a Raw championship for the Raw fucking superstars. Sucks you were drafted to SmackDown with fucking Roman Reigns, who's never there, to defend and be this championship. Then somebody should challenge him.
Maybe they will.
Those hungry fucking SmackDown superstars should challenge him. They should be the ones to go do it. It's absolutely asinine. You have fucking SmackDown people wrestling on a fucking brand split right after a draft. It fucking nullifies the whole thing.
Ryan, you know how silly your argument is?
I don't.
EJ agrees with you.
Yikes.
I think this is a better way of crowning a champion than Eric Bischoff just handing a title to Triple H.
Does it bother you, or does it matter to you at all if the SmackDown superstar wins, they come to Raw?
Yes. I used to be employed at Target. Never once was I in the running for fucking Employee of the Month at Walmart. Because I don't go to Walmart. I don't go there. I go to Target. It's not bad.
It is.
It's a bad analogy.
Currently right now to the left of me, the Hershey Bears are playing the Hartford Wolfpack. Right. The AHL affiliate of the Washington Capitals are playing the AHL affiliate of the New York Rangers. So when the New York Rangers got eliminated from their playoffs, some of their players got moved back down to Hartford because they were eligible.
Cool.
I think that is more in line than a Target Walmart, because that's two completely different businesses.
So that's a lot in line of like Apollo going to NXT.
Okay.
I don't think that's in line at all with.
I mean, I think it's closer
SmackDown
than
Raw.
you going from
SmackDown
Target to work
Raw
at Walmart.
Is the same level of fucking the professionalism, if you will. I guess that's the major leagues.
Okay.
You're talking major minors. You're talking
okay.
Raw and NXT.
I mean, you're talking two completely different companies. John Moxley's not showing up in this tournament.
Why not, Jim? They never said he couldn't.
You're right. He was too busy bleeding
Those are the rules that you want to play by.
He was too busy bleeding on Kenny Omega last night. He couldn't show up on Raw.
Don Callis was there. What can I tell you?
Let's see some of the comments here.
You know what? I will go. I will say this as we pull up Big Mac. I'm so glad you're fired up about something.
I love it. I'm happy.
I'm actually thrilled. Even though I don't necessarily agree.
I'm happy to see you react to something. Let's see. Mike says you can't be Roman Reigns. He's never there. He's been at Zero SmackDown since Mania. Well, he'll be there tomorrow, Mike.
But does that mean that these SmackDown superstars should actually wrestle for a Raw? It doesn't. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. If Roman Reigns is the problem, they had a chance to split the fucking belt. They had a chance to do it with Cody Rhodes and say, I just want the belt. Daddy didn't win. And they could have done it that way and had Cody go over. And then Roman still has his 1,000 fucking days. And you have your Raw championship on Raw on Cody Rhodes. They had 1,000 different ways to fucking do it. It's asinine, first of all, just to create a championship because nobody can beat the other guy. So let's just create the fucking Raw participation.
I mean, but it's also not the first time they've done this.
It's Jesus Christ with you defending him, Jim.
I'm like, but it's. God. I'm not being dishonest though. It's not the
old wrinkly dick out of your mouth.
Like they created they brought back the WCW title as the World Heavyweight title at one point. They created the Universal title at one point. They've brought back the US title and Intercontinental titles after they've disappeared at times over the years. Like the creation and deletion of titles is not. It's not anything new in this world, man. Like that's like it is what it is. Like I don't.
You're right.
It's not a blanket. It's not a blanket defense.
I can't wait to watch SmackDown tomorrow. I hope SmackDown the matches go great. I hope the right guy wins. I can't wait to watch Night of Champions. Heads will roll, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Blood Money out there in Lake Titicaca, wherever the fuck that's taking place at. It's going to be the greatest pay-per-view in the world.
I mean, Mike's with you. You got Scotty with you. He's.
I should just be thankful that I can watch professional wrestling and just stay in line.
I mean, that's not what I'm saying. But like, I mean, I'm letting you have your opinion. I can have mine, right? Like, I'm not.
Sure, you can. You can. Yep.
Scotty agrees with you too, Ryan. He says there's no reason SmackDown stars should be competing for the Raw title. So Scotty,
it's ridiculous. It's
Scotty's with you.
Scotty, you're wrong. They absolutely should be. You know, we should bring back WWE CW and fucking have Snitsky Championship, and try to fucking fight for this. And we can bring back Kevin Thorne and the fucking vampire. It's gonna be great. We'll bring back the fucking zombie. He's passed away, but we'll bring him back.
I mean,
why not?
So Scotty says, didn't they?
We can't.
Scotty says, didn't they say years ago, Survivor Series, the one night of the year, Raw and SmackDown go head to head? Sure, I don't know how that's.
Don't remember that. Scotty.
I don't know how that's relevant now, but okay.
You can't remember that. That goes against Jim's narrative.
I control my narrative, Ryan.
Unbelievable.
It's a WWE championship on the Raw brand. It's not
right.
the Raw Men's Championship.
Just stop after what you just said. It is the WWE Championship on the Raw brand.
Yes.
Period.
Okay. There are two other things that are happening at the exact same time that I would be absolutely thrilled to hear that you were upset about. But I think you're picking the lesser of three evils here.
What else should I be
Kevin
angry
Owens
about?
and Sami Zayn get drafted to Raw.
Yes.
But because they hold both titles, they can be on either brand. But Roman Reigns has the title for both, and he can only be on SmackDown. So tell me how that's super great.
They said
also,
it. They said
the women's titles.
They said it. That's all they have to do is fucking say it, and that's all it is. You just have to say it. Jim went over this 5 minutes ago.
But that's what they said about
they said it, and it's there.
But that's what they did about the tournament.
They said it. That's all it has to be. I've already said I'm sorry, and I'm back in line. I told Scotty he was wrong. I don't know what else you want me to do.
It's not about right or wrong, Ryan. I'm not telling you you're wrong.
It's
not. I never once have said you're wrong, for the record. Did I say he's wrong? I never said he's wrong, right?
I don't know if I said he was wrong.
I
might have.
I don't think I did. I know you said you don't understand his anger.
I don't think of the three things he could have been mad about, this is the least of the three.
So what's the third?
That the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions are on opposite brands, and yet they still haven't found a way to address it.
But isn't it better than doing? I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy about it.
No, it's not.
It's not better than just doing here's your title, here's your title?
No. Rhea is on a brand in which no one can challenge her for the title because the title's on SmackDown. The title's for SmackDown.
Wait, so only SmackDown superstars can compete for the SmackDown title and vice versa? It's not.
From my understanding, but what's the point of defending the SmackDown Championship on Raw?
Because the SmackDown Women's Champion's on Raw. Like nobody wanted.
I'm on Ryan's side. This tournament sucks.
Look, nobody wanted. Here's the problem. Well, there's a simple fix, but the WWE's not going to do it. The simple fix is just changing the names of the titles so they don't have the TV show in the name of the title. So it should no longer be like the SmackDown Women's Champion or the Raw Women's Champion. It should be like the WWE Women's World Champion and the WWE Women's Universal Champion. If you want to do that or come up with better names, but like that, it's an easy fix, but they won't do it. So now it's like, do we just leave the split, the wrong title on the wrong show, or do they do oh, look at that little bitch. and Indy's there too. Hi, Mark.
Well, let me tell you something. First of all, I owe everybody out there listening an apology for running late.
It's okay.
I'm running a little late because sometimes this work thing gets in the way. Hi, boys. Gets in the way of having fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. It's all right. You do your best.
I am, boys, and let me tell you what. You all right, sir?
Mark, you gotta hold the dog up, man. We gotta see her.
Isn't she a beauty?
She's a beaut.
She's growing up. Look at her.
What does she weigh now?
The dog's not even doing it. I don't even want to see it. Get that bitch off the screen.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Ryan.
Uncle Smokey. She's going. She has a visit with the vet next week, so we'll see how much she weighs. But she was
Smokey is upset, Ryan.
5.6 pounds. Smokey's upset.
Or Mark.
Smokey ate more than 5.6 pounds for breakfast. My boys.
I got distracted.
Tim's upset. Smokey's upset.
Ryan's big mad. Ryan is big mad.
I'm not even mad. I'm frustrated.
Okay. I
mean, the WWE has creative control over fucking everything they do, and they just can't get a goddamn thing right. Like, they can't figure out how to have Raw on Raw and SmackDown on SmackDown, whether it's women's championships or fucking tag teams or the new like, they just can't figure it out. They fucking own the pencil. They own the book. They own the pencil. They own the whole fucking narrative, and they're just like, meh.
I mean,
Smokey,
I need to watch my mouth. There's a little bitch in the room. I don't want to be
a beautiful beast. Smokey, they own the most powerful weapon in wrestling is what they own. The eraser.
They ought to do some erasing.
I want to catch up on a couple more comments here. Scotty's trying to distract us. I see what you're doing, Scotty. I appreciate it. Bad Bunny versus Roman or Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul? Which match do you want? Yes.
It depends. Is Bad Bunny on fucking SmackDown? Because if he's not, they'll never see it.
He's a free agent, Ryan. He's like Brock Lesnar and Jeep Wagoneer.
That's what we
wanted. That's another stupid thing.
We wanted Jeep Wagoneer to be a free agent. That's what we wanted.
No one wanted that.
No one wanted Jeep Wagoneer. I think we can all agree.
I give him the call up. Why even do it? God, it's fucking dumb.
Let him alone. Take him back to the garage.
Scotty says they should have never unified the titles. Unifying the titles wasn't the problem, Scotty. It wasn't the problem. You could have. There's other ways.
Problem today, isn't it?
What's that?
It's created a problem today.
No, it isn't. They have a new world title coming, Ryan. Did you not know that?
All right. I'm sorry. Back in line. Back in line. I need fucking drugs or
something. Scotty says, "Why is Natty fighting Rhea when she hasn't won a singles match in like 2 years?" Because they're
First of all, Natty looked delicious on Monday. You take that back, Scotty. She looks fantastic out of her ring gear.
He ain't lying.
Also, because they're going to Saudi Arabia, Natty always wrestles in Saudi Arabia. So there's your answer. There's the real answer. There you go. Lou says, intern Mark, this conversation needs some civility.
You know, and I'm glad to be here and be that voice for you, Lou. Let me tell you something.
Looking toward Mark for civility.
That's my middle name, Civility.
To Ryan, your point, or to Ryan or Tim's point about Roman being on one show and KO and Sammy not. Mike says Triple H said Roman got himself a clause to defend it when he wants. Sammy and KO didn't. Who challenges Roman?
That's not my point.
Yeah, that isn't the point.
The point is they're both champions.
Yes, I agree with you.
Same thing they're on one brand.
It has nothing to do with when you're defending the titles. It has to do with the fact
Raw superstars having a SmackDown title, which means they can go to SmackDown and defend it. No, you're a Raw superstar. You stay on Raw.
Who challenges Roman? Tune in tomorrow night.
Brock Lesnar. I don't give a shit anymore.
I actually
I'm happy.
I agree with Scotty on this one. The only free agent should be Brock or Omos. Should be Brock and Omos, because Brock is Brock and MVP negotiated Omos. The rest should be drafted somewhere. I agree with that. Look at that. We're agreeing on things. Look at that. That's awesome. Anyway, so triple threat matches tomorrow on SmackDown. Any other thoughts on the World Heavyweight title?
Let's go Edge.
Okay, so I feel like I was all in on Seth Rollins. I was wanting Seth Rollins to win, and then Edge has to drop that video today and be like, I'm going to be the new world champion, and when I lose it, I'm done. And I'm like, motherfucker, now I want Edge to win.
This is literally the Edge I have been begging to see in the WWE since he's come back. It took 3 years.
Yeah.
And now he's like, oh, I'm Edge, baby.
Dude,
I got to win the belt I never lost.
I want him, even though it's not the same one. I thought I'd beat Ryan to that punch. Yeah, I actually kind of think
in name alone, it is the same title.
I actually do want Edge to win now. Like I'm all in. Give me Edge. Give Edge the retirement run and let him ride off into the sunset around SummerSlam time or in Canada. Well,
perfect.
Well, Scotty, you can be wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody can have their opinion, but Scotty's not an Edge guy. That's fine.
He's not an Edge head.
He's more of a Bono guy.
All right, where are we at? Oh, Backlash. Backlash was this past weekend. Obviously, we're not going to walk our way through the entire card, but is there anything anybody wants to specifically talk about from the premium live event this past weekend?
Yes. How about that Bad Bunny?
How about it?
Oh, I didn't think you were going to talk about that.
Can we talk about Bad Bunny?
We can talk. Do you want to talk about Bad Bunny, Mark?
I'd love to talk about Bad Bunny.
Well, let's talk about it.
You know, when you go back and you look at the history of celebrities in sports entertainment, I think you're going to put Bad Bunny in that conversation every time now. You got Andy Kaufman, you got Cyndi Lauper. I think Bad Bunny is going to be up in that conversation.
You got Logan Paul. Like, Logan Paul and Bad Bunny are rewriting the book for celebrity and celebrity matches. Well, let's be honest, McAfee as well, especially with the War Games match and all that. But Bad Bunny.
What match?
Well, I can't trigger my own sounder, Mark. Come on, you should know the rules by now. But yeah, Bad Bunny and Scotty says is Bad Bunny better than Lawrence Taylor or Pat McAfee? Yes.
10 times.
McAfee's kind of in a different world because like he's a commentator who sometimes wrestles. Like Bad Bunny and Logan Paul are celebrity wrestlers. Like at this point, you know what I mean? Like it's a little different comparison. But much better than Lawrence Taylor. My God, Lawrence Taylor, horrible.
It's so wild to me, though, that Bad Bunny is as good as he is. This is his first one-on-one match in WWE.
Yeah.
His third match ever.
Yeah.
And his second match was the Royal Rumble. Also, we'll never have this again.
No.
Where literally the biggest star, aside from that's not a wrestler.
Right.
Like, obviously, The Rock is different. The Rock is the exception and not the rule. Like, it just so happens that Hollywood inherited our star. You know what I mean?
Right. It went the other way. Yeah.
Right. But, God, it's just impressive that Bad Bunny, the biggest star in all of entertainment, is choosing the WWE to spend his free time.
Hold on, let me try this. Ready? I don't know who Bad Bunny is. How is he a star?
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
There's a thing called the internet, hillbilly, and
I listened to my Waylon Jennings tracks on that.
Waylon Jennings would roll over in his grave if he knew what the internet was.
Yeah, Hillbilly had a Bad Bunny in his yard.
I've never heard of him.
Didn't end well for the bunny, I can tell you that.
Jeez.
Stay away from my cabbage. Anne Marie.
But yeah, you're 100% right, Tim. Like, the fact that he's out here just getting his body just chucked around and just not even caring is and being as good as he it's unreal. It really is, man. Kudos to that guy. And I mean this show as a whole I don't think had any business being as good as it was from top to bottom. Like,
I think it was so good because it wasn't the WWE.
It was the crowd.
It was not a WWE show. The main event was WWE.
Yeah.
But that was a love letter to Puerto Rican wrestling.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, oh, it was. It was so good.
It was so good.
It really was. I loved everything about it. Almost everything.
Did Dave Meltzer ever come out and give his star rating for Bad Bunny and Damian Priest?
I don't know.
Because I need to know if I have an eternal blood feud with that man.
I'm not sure.
Jim, while you're looking that up, that'll allow me to switch to Happy Ryan and pretend that I wasn't a total prick the first half of this show, and give Backlash its rightful due and say that this was an A+ show and the best WWE show of the year so far, probably of the past 2 years.
So good.
Wow.
A+.
I don't think the Meltzer, I don't think the Observers come out yet. I'm not able to find any.
If that match does not get 5 stars,
It was perfect.
he is dead to me.
It is perfect.
Again.
Okay. Yeah, man, dude, that
Like, I'll just never put any respect on the 5-star match rating system.
yeah. I mean,
Tell me how that match could have been better.
It had everything.
yeah.
Everything. Nostalgia.
Like and also like if it's not given 5 stars, put that match up against matches from AEW or Impact or anything that's gotten 5 stars from him in the last couple of years, because a lot of them are these like crazy spot fests with run-ins and all like.
Didn't Meltzer give like the Anarchy match a 5-star?
Probably.
I'm pulling up the list right now because I've had enough.
Or maybe Stadium Stampede. I mean, there was a lot of Gaga in that match, but it's a match with absolutely no rules, and Gaga should happen, especially with faction warfare.
This year alone,
Okay.
there have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-star matches for Dave Meltzer. Ospreay, Kenny Omega from Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
Night 1 was 6.25 stars.
Come on.
Okay. I liked the match. I think it's a 5-star match.
6.2. Wait, was it Japan? It was in Japan.
It was in Japan.
Okay.
It's Kenny Omega, so it's +2.
Yeah,
Japan is +2.
Yeah.
That checks out.
So Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, 5+ stars. Death Triangle versus the Elite from the January 11th Dynamite, 5 stars. Hangman Page versus John Moxley and Bryan Danielson versus MJF at AEW Revolution.
Okay.
Were both 5+ stars.
Huh.
The Iron Man match got 5.75 stars.
Come on.
Kenny Omega versus El Hijo del Vikingo from March 22nd got 5 stars.
Of course it did.
Yeah, that checks out, actually. That was a fantastic match.
Then Kenny Omega or Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos got 5 stars. Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus from WrestleMania got 5 stars.
Okay.
And then Shingo Takagi versus Aaron Hanare from Road to Sakura Genesis 2023 got 5.25 stars.
What do you think?
It's all about that quarter star.
Right. I can tell you right now, I have seen all but one of those matches. Bad Bunny, based on that, Bad Bunny, Damian Priest better get more than 6.25 stars.
Bad Bunny.
So that's your best match of the year so far.
It is better than Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, and I thought that match fucked.
Damn.
Like, that match was so effing good. But Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, like, I get it. It was, as I'm fixing a figure that fell.
You know Tim's serious because he dropped a Harshie, and he rarely drops Harshies.
Like,
he did. He's not the biggest Harshier.
I try to avoid them. But there's so I don't even know what I was trying to say. It was
Sorry, we all got
storm.
distracted by the puppy woofing.
Right. It was a perfect storm with what happened, and it was the right place at the right time with the right two guys in the right setting, the right kind of match. You had accessibility to all the right pieces.
Devin gets it, man. That match fucks. Should be a shirt, both R-rated and censored.
I'm fine with
We
that.
should do a censored one with this match freaks.
Yeah. That match fucks and that match freaks. Coming soon to tpublic.com. Because that's real good.
But you couldn't ask for anything more.
No.
I have literally had Bad Bunny's song Cambea in my ear every day.
All week.
This week.
Just playing. Yes, Mark.
Me too. I was just talking to my daughter about that last night. I showed her the match. I absolutely love that song. Isn't that terrible? It's so
I never heard it, and then it comes out, and what was it? The crowd, the drone work, it's probably one of the. It's a top.
The drone
10
cam stuff
entrance.
was fantastic.
It's a top 10 wrestling entrance. It's a top 10 match. Like, I don't know if I've seen many matches in my entire life that are as fun and good as this match.
Yeah.
Like, I think the last time I had this much fun watching a match might have been Logan Paul Roman Reigns.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And it's for different reasons.
Yeah.
One, because Logan Paul and Roman Reigns blew it out of the water, did it better than I thought they were going to. Same for Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. Like, I knew the bar for them was going to be high, which is why I knew that, like, there was some debate on other shows that I've done where people say Bad Bunny and Damian Priest should have main evented. And to me, I'm 51-49 split. I think they made the right decision prior to going into the event. You can't tell how good the matches are going to be prior. But the outcome of Bad Bunny Damian Priest means less in the landscape of WWE than Cody Brock. Cody Brock moves things forward for the WWE. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest is the eye-catching, eye-grabbing, headline-snatching match that makes people come to the event. I had to say the rest of that.
I did. I know. I was ready. We were ready to jump all over that. Here's what I'll say, because I think you can move along the story in the same way that you did with Brock and Cody on Monday, whether that match is in the middle of the card or at the end of the card. I'm not going to necessarily say that it was wrong that Cody and Brock main evented. However, I will say that I think that with the way the match played out, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest should have main evented. After
watching the match.
Right, but also the match could have been 1 star less great, and the way the match finished with, you know, everybody in the ring, Bad Bunny on the shoulders and the crowd going banana. That is your closing shot, even if the match isn't 7 stars. That's okay.
WWE has given us that feeling like maybe 4 times, 5 times on pay-per-view ever. It's not historically a WWE thing.
We're 9 months into Triple H's WWE. I think we need to stop saying this is what WWE has always been, because it doesn't have to be just that way forever anymore. If you have an opportunity to do something different and cool because you're in Puerto Rico for the first time in 18 years, fucking do it.
But they did.
But do it at the end. Do it to close
What
the
does
show.
it matter if you do it an hour later?
Absolutely know that match is going to go off the way it did. You have Puerto Rican legends in Savio Vega and Carlito queued up to pop the crowd twice throughout the match. There's there should be no second guessing that this match, what if it falls flat? Because ultimately, and again, I think you can see that and be like, yep, this match should be the main event. That's how I would have booked it. I'm not the fucking booker. The match goes off the way it is and blows the roof off. It kind of feels like Cody Brock's a bit of a dud. I get it moves the story along. It could move the story along just as fine in that spot and flip them around.
But again, we're all we're getting is the two of them wrestling in 3 weeks at Night of Champions.
They're fighting in 3 weeks.
Right, but they would still be fighting if they wrestled in the middle of the card.
They're calling it a fight.
Yeah.
That's what Brock said. Brock wants a fight.
But you know what I mean? Like you would have gotten there if that match is match 5 instead of match 7, you're still getting a fight at Night of Champions. And Brock's still attacking Cody on Raw on Monday, keeping him from advancing in the title tournament. Like,
WWE has historically, with the exception of like a few times, not put their biggest star in the main event.
I talking about Charlotte Flair the other time when she got bumped.
No, not that. Because you could argue that at that point, Sami Zayn was at that point the bloodline is greater than anything Charlotte would have done. But if you look at WrestleMania 11, they bumped the WWF champion Diesel and Shawn Michaels for Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam Bigelow,
which was a mistake.
Okay. You bump The Rock and Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18 for Triple H, Chris Jericho for the world title.
I mean, I know we're all playing hindsight, a mistake.
Right. WrestleMania 25, roughly the same thing.
You closed the show with your main title. That's why you put that match there. Did it suck? It sure did. Was it as memorable as Hogan? No, it absolutely wasn't. But that's kind of the same thing. It's your championship. Boom. This is a one-on-one match. This is Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes.
First time ever.
There's no gimmicks attached to this. It's there's nothing. It's just a one-on-one.
Yeah, but this is the San Juan Street Fight in Puerto Rico for the first time in 18 years, and you're pulling out all the stops. Like, I think it should have been the main event. I think your closing shot of the night should have been Bad Bunny on everybody's shoulders as the conquering hero. I know it's not something that WWE has traditionally done, but like, man,
I get it, but also too, if you look at it as WWE, Bad Bunny is not here on Monday night. Bad Bunny is not here following the pay-per-view to cash in on this amazing Puerto Rican crowd. But do you know who is here? Cody Rhodes.
But I don't think that was ever. See, I don't think that's fair.
I'm trying to.
I hear what you're saying.
Most of it is
the payoff came in Puerto Rico. They rode Bad Bunny to Puerto Rico, sold that fucking place out, and put on a banger of a show. They got what they needed out of Bad Bunny. They don't need Bad Bunny Monday Night Raw.
But they also and part of this is me trying to like, and I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm trying to flex my brain around why the WWE does things the way they do, and try to manipulate it and massage it so that eventually it makes sense in my head and it clicks. Instead of it just saying, oh, well, yeah, that's exactly what it was supposed to do. Like, in my head, that has to be the logic that they had. And it kind of makes sense. But again, I said I'm 51-49 split on it. Like, you ask me tomorrow, and
that's kind of why I said, like, I don't know that Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar was wrong as the main event, but like,
I think it's a main event quality match.
Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest was just more right as the main event. like
I could make the argument you had 2 women's championships.
Mm-hmm.
None of them were thought for the main event over a one-on-one match between Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. That's asinine to me.
In hindsight, Bianca Io could have closed the
sweet,
show. Bianca Io could have closed the show, but I don't think you want to have. I mean, and I get she's a heel, but like I don't know that you want to have Rhea pretty much just dismantle Zelina Vega in 7 minutes as your main in Puerto Rico either.
You write the match a little bit differently.
Yeah, and you have Zelina win.
You let Zelina win.
No.
You
and
let
you flop
Zelina
that title back.
No.
Yeah, you put
Zelina
SmackDown Championship on SmackDown, Jim. That's what you want. Oh no, you wanted the handy off. That's right. Never mind.
The old title switch.
The old title swap. All right, let's for the interest of time, let's grade the show.
A+.
Tim?
It's A+.
Mark?
I will put the A+ on it as well. Solid show.
Look, don't tell Matt. Don't tell Matt because I said it was only going to be a B+, but this will just be a secret between us guys, okay? A+. I'm with you, man. It was.
Anyone got Matt's phone number? I feel like I have the urge to call him.
Nah, I think you're good. All right, let's.
Everything, Bob. Man, Seth Rollins versus Omos should not have been as good as it was.
Nope. This is 2 straight premium live events that the Omos matches have exceeded my expectations.
Austin Theory picks the bones. He's a fucking heel. That's what heels do. You should hate him. Great work by Austin Theory.
He's a heel.
Yes,
what
Tim.
else did we talk about? Oh, and then the 6-way. That was fun as shit.
Omos can't lose no more.
Yeah, he's got to get a win.
He's done. If he loses again, I don't give a shit about Omos.
Yeah, he's got to get on a win
about
streak
Omos
here.
last month.
All right, let's go to this.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 come Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
I hate you guys so much.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 come Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
Wow, I did not.
Holy cow.
I didn't.
Oh man.
Smokey's nipples came out.
Oh man.
Oh boy, I did not anticipate that. Wow, that's just
My nipples are hard.
Wow,
So good.
man.
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 You had more moves than a bowl of jelly.
That's the truth.
All right, we
My ex used to call me a bowl of jelly.
we go.
Did she?
Yeah, she was mean.
There we go. Devin's got it. The man titties.
You remember that tonight, Devin, when you're laying in your bed trying to sleep, big boy.
Yeah, that's
Liking it.
Mike gets it. Yeah, so I won the scorecard this past week, and Bad Bunny is my people's champ for the week. So I will.
I took a risk and I took Bronson Reed.
Ooh, that's tough. That's a bad beat. Yeah. So let's go on to the picks. Matt not here to make his picks, so we'll put him up for about a second because that's what we do. We're not here to make your picks. Ryan, go ahead with yours.
Alrighty, let's do it. I'm excited to see him. Seth freaking Rollins, man, if he makes Omos look good, he's doing something right. And he won the tournament. He's going to be Raw's representative for the Raw Championship that he can hopefully beat somebody from another brand. Cool. Gallus, man, they were busy. Let's talk about Gallus. They beat Schism. They're still your NXT Tag Team Champions. That's really cool. We got my girl, Tiffany Stratton. She beats Gigi Dolan, Matt's favorite wrestler, to advance to the next round of the NXT Women's Championship. So that's really cool. Bummer for Matt. Zelina Vega, I think she had one of her best professional wrestling matches down there in Puerto Rico. We love the people from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
God. Do you have that? Do you have that clip?
I'll
You
get
didn't
it. I'll
did
get
you?
it.
That's
Oh, yeah.
such a good clip. I love hearing it. Zelina Vega, man, what an awesome moment. Got a little misty-eyed. Got me a little misty-eyed watching it. Just the power of professional wrestling, really, really cool. And then Bad Bunny, man, he just fucking showed out. Better than he should have been. What an awesome entrance, awesome match. And shout out to Damian Priest, too, because it takes two to tango, and he did a fantastic job being the heel in that match. And I think that's getting overlooked because Bad Bunny's not a wrestler, and Bad Bunny showed out a lot. But Damian Priest was right there step for step.
Yeah, I mean, for a guy that when he first came to the main roster, a lot of people were like, who the fuck's this guy? Why is he on Monday night? Yeah, he definitely.
Cheers.
Yeah. We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Why do you say it like that?
And we also love Puerto Rico.
Can I get Bad Bunny's Cambia behind that?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me work on this. Tim, give your picks while I'm working on this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go real slow so Big Jim can figure this out. Zelina Vega, she lost, but she deserved to be in the top 5. Fantastic showing for her, representing for her.
What's the name of the song? Oh, I got it.
Cambia, Chambea.
Got it.
So Zelina Vega absolutely showed out at Backlash, and also in the mixed tag on SmackDown the night before. Very impressive showing for Zelina Vega. Number 4 is the House of Black retaining the World Trios Championship. Keeping it in the family with Zelina Vega.
Mark, who was that?
Man who makes his L's R's, the House of Black. But a fantastic showing for Malachi Black. Here we go.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we also love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Come on.
Puerto Rico.
House of Black, your trios tag champions, defeating the best amigos of Chuck Taylor, Trent, and Bandito on Dynamite. Number 3, the man who was on my shirt, Orange Cassidy, retaining the international championship, not the All Atlantic title, defeating Daniel Garcia in a banger. Orange Cassidy's on a roll, baby. Number 2, Seth freaking Rollins beating Omos and then going back to back on Raw to punch his ticket to Night of Champions to vie for the World Heavyweight title. Number 1, man, that Bad Bunny, just can't say enough about him. We've already said so much. First place for me.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Oh, this is going to get a shadow.
And we also love Puerto Rico.
Oh, easily.
It's been fun talking to you guys. We'll be off for the next couple of weeks from copyright complaints.
Mark, go ahead.
That's even worse.
Mark, we're already over time. Let's go.
All right, we gotta get going here. So number 5, I have that Solo Sikoa. He's going places. He had the pinfall win and that 6-man tag team match over Riddle at the pay-per-view. I am serious, Mark. Did you watch the show? Or did you watch the inside of your eyelids? All right, number 4, I had that Seth freaking Rollins. It's too bad that he's so good. Number 3, Smokey said, you can't tango alone. That old saying that they have. You can't tango alone. So I put Damian Priest at my number 3 because that main event, well, I'm sorry, it wasn't the main event, but it could have been the main event. The match with Bad Bunny would not. Hi, boys. That match with the Bad Bunny would not have been the same without Damian Priest, even though he lost. Sassafras. her. They got Priest at number 3. Forgive me, I've sinned. Damian Priest. Father Priest. Number 2, one of my favorites, Zelina Vega. I've been a fan of her since I saw her in NXT. What a moment if she would have won. I didn't think she was going to win. Now, it would have been really exciting, but boy, what a moment with the crowd and for her to wrestle in front of her family. It was exciting. And number 1, stay away from Hillbilly's Cabbage, that Bad Bunny. Memory and Wrestling Rabbits back.
It's dry.
All right, my 5 at number 5 this week. I had Io Sky. I thought this was her best match, easily her best match on the main roster, probably in a long time. I think she proved that even though she did not win the Raw Women's title this week, that she could certainly have a championship in her future. Seth freaking Rollins obviously gets a win at Backlash, advances to the finals of the World Heavyweight Title tournament. Signs are pointing up for Seth freaking Rollins. Number 3, Bianca Belair, successful title defense against my number 5 this week, but also becoming the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion in WWE history. So congratulations to her on this reign. Number 2 is Zelina Vega. I mean, obviously came up short against Rhea Ripley, but an incredible moment for her and for her family in Puerto Rico. And then number 1, Bad Bunny. I mean, just for everything we've been saying this entire night, absolutely spectacular showing. The match is on my match of the year list already, and it's going to take a lot to knock that off, I am sure. Tim, where does it leave us for the week and for the year through 5 weeks?
Well, for the week, it is very crowded. A multiple-way tie for 5th with Tiffany Stratton, Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy, Damian Priest, and Gallus. 4th place, Bianca Belair. 3rd place, Seth Franklin Rollins. 2, Zelina Vega. And number 1 is the Bad Bunny. For the year, not much changes. Deonna Purrazzo still your top spot. Bad Bunny now puts his way into 2nd, and actually the lead for 2nd, and he's our first all-around 5 first place vote getter, plus the 1 point for People's Champ puts him at 6. And everything else stays the same. Zelina Vega now slides herself into that 9th place conversation with her 2nd place showing this week as well. And still, no EC3.
All right, that's where we close for week number 5.
Since Jon Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Recount Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week. Since Jon Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC.
I'm disappointed, Ryan.
On Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Recount Thursday brings to you.
You just hurt your back doing that dance move earlier.
Wrestler on the week.
I twisted real quick.
Yeah, see, it's a
listened to the
problem.
show earlier, I'd have known better.
I tried to tell you it's a problem, but you didn't want to listen. All right, we don't have time to really talk much about the announcements, but let's give our quick prediction. Last week, in another blink-free backstage promo, Tony Khan announced that he will have an announcement next week on AEW Dynamite. There's been some.
What he said?
Isn't that what he said?
No, he will have an announcement next Wednesday on TNT.
That's Dynamite.
My bad.
No,
Well, no,
Dynamite's
All
on
Access
TBS.
All Access is done, isn't it?
No, All Access will still be going on TBS.
I thought that's the TBS show.
They're on
too.
TBS now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So he has a show next. So he has an announcement next Wednesday, but he's going to. We have to flip the channel from Dynamite to TNT to see what the announcement is, and then flip back to TBS to watch
I bet.
Dynamite.
Bold strategy, Cotton. See if everybody's all for him. Now, what do you think the announcement will be, Mark?
Well, aren't they supposed to be doing some kind of Saturday show now? I'm guessing that's going to be, well, or what if it's the main event or a match scheduled for this Wembley Stadium show?
Ooh, could be. All right. We got to pick. You got to make your pick, though, Mark. That's what a prediction is.
I'm going to say he's going to announce this Saturday. There's supposedly a Saturday night show coming out.
All right. Tim, what do you think?
AEW Collision, headlined by CM Punk's return to AEW.
All right. Ryan?
I believe it is going to be how to watch the Wembley show, because I don't think it's been announced yet, because it is still just a house show, but it's going to be an announcement that they're moving to the HBO Max platform, and you can watch it there.
The Max, yep.
The Max.
On the Max.
I'll say that, yeah. You know what? I'll go just the CM Punk return, just to be different. I will say he will announce CM Punk's return. All right, boys. Anything else to add before we wrap up for this week?
Shane McMahon.
Oh.
The best in the world.
Shane McMahon.
All right, you can follow us on all of our social media at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. Make sure you're subscribed on all podcast platforms. Thanks for everyone who was playing along with us this week. I love the interaction on that news topic. So definitely appreciate that. Make sure you head over to tpublic.com to get our merchandise. If you don't know where to find everything, hit the link tree in any of our social media or go directly to 3countthursday.com, and that is always the number 3, never the word 3. Until Tuesday for the 3CT podcast, we will talk to you then, but we will be back live next Thursday night to do this all over again. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.